Hello, everyone. Welcome to Therapy Clips with Dr. O. I'm from the organization Human Service Consultants. Today, our topic will focus on tips and ways to deal with urges and cravings to drink or to use other types of drugs. The first thing I will point out to you are some tips that you can use. The first tip involves keeping track of when the craving occurred. Please avoid all triggers to drinking and drug use. That's number 2. Number 3, you can always do things to distract yourself and not focus on the craving. Question 4, question the craving. Why are you here? Why am I having this type of urge? Number 5, the disarm method, which I will explain to you as we go along in the presentation. Number 6, refuse to drink or to drug. Number 7, take all medications as medications are required. And then ask your treatment provider if there's any medication that's available to help you with your craving. Number 8, engage in meditation. Number 9, urge searching. That's urge surfing. That means that you're going to focus on why this urge is occurring. Number 10, study the urge. Now, when I say urge, I mean craving. And then do what you can do to counteract the urge or craving. Okay, so now we're going to focus our attention step by step on those 11 tips. I'm going to get a little deeper into each one of those tips. The first one was keeping track. Keeping track can help you to identify your triggers to drinking or using other types of drugs. Keeping track can help you realize that there aren't always there. Some things just are in your imagination. Remember that cravings will come and cravings will go. If you have a craving, try to use it to your benefit. For example, if you have the urge to drink or to use a drug because you're feeling anxious, figure out better ways to manage your feelings of anxiety and how you deal with stress. So find healthier ways. Number 2, avoid your triggers. This is a healthy strategy and will help you to manage your cravings. Do not go around drinking buddies or buddies who use drugs. Make plans to do something else with friends who do not, and with family members who do not. You can always set up a date with your spouse who is not using any type of substances. Go work out. Sometimes exercise will help you to take the focus off the craving and put the focus back on yourself. Number 3, distract yourself. Sometimes when you distract yourself from your triggers, you're involving yourself in other type of activities. Once you experience the trigger or the urge to drink or to use drug, put your attention onto something else. Then check back with yourself in 30 to 45 minutes and see if the intensity of the craving has actually changed. If that strategy to do something like exercise or do art therapy or music therapy isn't working, try other strategies. Number 4, question the urge. Question the craving. Remember, the craving is a cue that's trying to signal you to go out and have a drink or to use drugs. But remember, do not allow it to control you. This craving can be uncomfortable, but it won't hurt you. With practice, the urge or the craving can become a signal to use a coping strategy. Number 5, the disarm method. In this method that was developed by Joseph Gerstein, he's a co-founder of the Smart Recovery Method. He says use these steps. Number 1, name the urge. Do some self-talk. Remember that destructive self-talk is your enemy. Pick a name for your urge that's imaginative, strong, and meaningful to you. That little voice inside your head that's coaxing you to go out and use drugs. Call it that inner brat. Call it that alcohol or drug salesman, the terrorist, the enemy. And every time you feel that craving, say, okay, here comes the enemy. And then you do whatever you need to do to distract yourself. Number 2, stay in awareness. Understand your warning signs. Learn to recognize the urge when it comes to calling it just that. Discover your red flags. Don't get caught off guard. Nipping the temptation in the bud is easier than stopping it when it's full stream ahead. Number 3, to this disarm method, is the refusal. Firmly refuse the craving. Don't even consider that there's a possibility that you can use one time. And then that craving will be over, because when the next craving comes, you're going to want to use again. You have already made your decision not to drink or to use drugs. So don't fall victim and change your mind. It is your top priority to stay on track. Whenever you get the idea to drink or to use drugs, you can tell that idea to go to hell. You don't need to have a debate with it. Just put it out your mind and put your attention onto something else. Something that's more enjoyable to you. Word find puzzles. Actually doing a puzzle. You know, a puzzle takes a long time to put together. So to do that puzzle is going to take your mind off of it. Exercise is always healthy for you. Taking a walk is exercise, but it's also the opportunity for you to look around at the environment. Keep yourself busy by going to an online meeting or actually attending a face-to-face 12-step meeting. Now we're back on number 6. Remember, we have 11 steps. So now we're on drug refusal. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep yourself away from people that's going to pressure you to drink or drug. Here's what you say. I mean it. I am not drinking and I'm not drugging. Say it in a clear, firm voice. Don't hesitate. Make eye contact. Say no. And then do something different. Like, for example, if you're a person who drinks, say no, I'll have a soda instead. If you're a person who uses any type of substance, Say, no, I am definitely not going to do that. I'm going to go and do yoga instead. If someone is pushing you to use drugs or to drink alcohol, tell them, if you want to be my friend, if you want to continue to be my friend, you need to chill out. You need not to approach me in that particular way ever again, because I'm trying to do different for myself and for my health. Continue to practice saying no. Don't hesitate. Remember, you're worth it. Now, there are medications, which is number 7 of our 11 steps. Naltrexone is a prescription medication that can help you to reduce your urge to drink. There's also a pill that's on the market called Vitrol, and that's a once-a-month injection that you can get from your doctor. Remember, there's also other type of medication-assisted treatment that's out here. For example, methadone, Suboxone, buprenorphine. Now we're on number 8. Meditate. Meditation and mindfulness are 2 hot topics these days because when learned and practiced, they can reduce your urges and your cravings and help you to develop a calmness and a sense of well-being. Now we're on number 9. Urge surfing. The intensity of urges increases and decreases over time. Think about these ebbs and flows as though they were waves in the ocean. Relax. Let yourself ride the wave. Feel how they come and go. The urge loses its grip when you realize it won't last forever. This information was developed by Dr. Bowen. Her name is Dr. Sarah Bowen, and she developed the concept of urge surfing. Now we're on number 10. Study the urge. Both avoiding and distraction work very well. But that's not all you can do. If you fear losing your friend, the alcohol, your friend, the drug. To overcome urges and not be fearful of them, you may need more advanced methods. You'll need to experience the urge and not act on it until the urge lessens and goes away, and it will. The next thing is our final tip. Counter the urge. Talk to yourself. Out loud if you need to. What are the reasons why you're changing? How will you feel once you've been successful at changing and not giving into the urge? Consider how giving into the urge keeps it alive, while not giving in slowly kills it. You can't just make the urge go away, but you can practice not giving into the urge. Remember, it's been your relationship with the alcohol or the drug that's kept you addicted. We have to break up with that friend, the friend of alcohol, the friend of drug use. We got to say, you were once my friend and I'm going to miss you. But I'm getting ready to develop new friendships. I'm getting ready to have a new life because I'm worth it. This has been Dr. O from Human Service Consultants, bringing you another therapy clip in hopes that you will take cravings very seriously and knowing how to cope with these cravings very seriously. Remember, it's an urge that you don't have to give into. You can actually fight the urge simply by distracting yourself and putting your mind onto something more pleasant and more healthy for you. Hey, you know what? I'm having a craving. Hey, craving, how are you? You know what? You're my enemy. You keep me addicted to the substance. Guess what? I'm going to exercise instead. I'll come back and do the things that's going to make me more healthy, and not you, a winner in my condition. With that being said, I want you to cherish every memory, love every moment, embrace every possibility. Cherish the little things. Give love and cherish. Just plain cherish. Cherish yesterday, live for today, and dream. Remember to cherish even the little things. And most of all, remember that Dr. O cherishes you. With that being said, have a blessed day. Be good to yourself. No alcohol use, no drug use. But most of all, love yourself even more. Love someone else and be blessed. Until we speak again.